Genesis chapter 47. Later, Joseph informed Pharaoh, saying, My father and brothers, along with their flocks and herds, have come from Canaan. They are now in the land of Goshen. Joseph selected 5 of his brothers and introduced them to Pharaoh. Pharaoh inquired, What is your occupation? Their reply was, Your servants are shepherds, both we and our forefathers. They continued, We have come to stay in the land because there's no pasture for our flocks in Canaan due to the severe famine. Therefore, we ask to dwell in the land of Goshen. Pharaoh then addressed Joseph, saying, Your father and brothers have arrived. You have the choice of settling them in the best part of the land. Let them reside in Goshen. If you know capable men among them, appoint them as overseers of my livestock. Joseph brought his father Jacob before Pharaoh, and Jacob blessed Pharaoh. Pharaoh asked Jacob, How old are you? Jacob responded, The years of my journey on earth are 130. My days have been few and filled with hardships, not reaching the years of my forefathers. Jacob blessed Pharaoh again and left his presence. Joseph secured a place for his father and brothers in the land of Egypt, in the best part known as the land of Rameses, following Pharaoh's instructions. Joseph provided sustenance for his father, brothers, and their entire household, distributing bread according to their needs. The famine was so severe that there was no bread in the land of Egypt and Canaan, causing great suffering. Joseph collected all the money found in Egypt and Canaan in exchange for the grain they purchased, depositing it in Pharaoh's treasury. When the money was depleted in both Egypt and Canaan, the Egyptians approached Joseph, pleading for bread. They said, Why should we die before you? Our money is gone. Joseph proposed, Give me your livestock, and I will provide you with bread in exchange for your cattle, since your money is gone. They brought their livestock to Joseph, and he traded bread for their horses, flocks, herds, and donkeys. He provided them with bread in exchange for all their livestock that year. When the second year arrived, they confessed to Joseph, We cannot hide the truth from you, my lord. Our money is spent, and our herds and livestock belong to you. We have nothing left but our bodies and our land. They pleaded, Should we and our land die before your eyes? Buy us and our land in exchange for bread, and we will become slaves to Pharaoh. Also, provide us with seed so that we may live and not perish, causing the land to become desolate. Joseph acquired all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh, as the famine grew more intense, and the Egyptians sold their fields. Thus, the land came under Pharaoh's ownership. Joseph relocated the people to cities, spanning the entire length of Egypt's borders. Only the land of the priests he did not buy, as they had a regular allowance from Pharaoh. They ate from the allowance Pharaoh granted them, hence, they did not sell their land. Joseph addressed the people, saying, I have acquired you and your land for Pharaoh. Here is seed, sow the land. In the harvest you shall give 1/5 to Pharaoh, and the remaining 4 parts shall be yours for seeding, eating, and sustaining your households and little ones. The people expressed gratitude. You have saved our lives. We are grateful for your favor. We are prepared to be Pharaoh's servants. Joseph established this as a statute in Egypt, which continues to this day, Pharaoh's 5th. The only exception was the land of the priests, which remained their own. Israel resided in the land of Egypt, specifically in the region of Goshen. They acquired possessions there, multiplied, and thrived greatly. Jacob lived in Egypt for 17 years, and his total lifespan was 147 years. As the time for Israel's passing approached, he summoned his son Joseph and made a request. He asked Joseph to deal kindly and faithfully, to not bury him in Egypt. Israel said, I want to rest with my fathers. Take me out of Egypt and bury me in their burial place. Joseph agreed to fulfill his father's wish. Israel then requested, Swear to me that you will do this. Joseph swore an oath to him, and Israel bowed down in reverence at the head of his bed.